Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Hello, my name is Brendan Leo Analiki Daniel, and I'm from the 85A. My metric card number is 16D8020F1063.
My name is Nur AMIZA binti Muhammad Karim from class D85A. My metric number is 60D8020F1004.
My name is KOOHAN, son of A.NAGARATNAM, and my matrix card number is 16D80 20F1042.
What is remuneration? Remuneration is the reward that comes from an employer to an employee for service rendered or work done by the employee. Remuneration is one of the incentives that are capable of triggering an increase in the employee. A salary increase is a way of showing your employees appreciation and acknowledging their accomplishments. Top-performing employees earn salary increase to incentivize them to stay with the company and continue their career paths.
Now I want to explain about why the remuneration should be increased, mainly the salary and allowances. And I want to sort out some of the point. And my first point is it creates a high level of output. By paying employees above average salaries, we are essentially saying that we accept above average work. That may seem shallow, but that's the world we live in. While pay and benefits may not always be the biggest motivators for employee, but they certainly help. The truth is that higher salaries tend to incentive a culture of high output. When people perceive that they are getting paid more than their counterparts at other companies, it often compels them to expend extra effort. They will work harder to demonstrate that they deserve that money. And my second point is employees won't want to leave. A well-compensated and engaging culture will make employees more likely to stay in their jobs for a long term. The longer someone is at the company, the better they understand the systems, norms, and mission that can make them more productive as well as create stronger teams and bonds in the office. High employee retention also means you will not be churning through workers as quickly. This means that you will experience less of the disruption that comes from new hires having to learn new duties. You will also spend less time and money looking for new hires and interviewing. And the recruitment process can be costly, so avoiding it as much as possible can be a positive thing. And my final point is you will be fairly rewarding people. Perhaps lost amid all this is the argument that paying people more is just the right thing to do. When someone does extremely valuable or high quality work, they deserve to be compensated for it. The thought here is that they should be receiving a fair portion of the value that they are adding to your business. Therefore, instead of keeping all the profits among executives or investors and so on, people who undeniably paid much of the value should be receiving some of it. This is perceived as moral and can help push the culture of equality, which is something most employees care about. And my next point is you will need fewer employees to accomplish necessary tasks. With best-in-class employees, output can be significantly higher. A team players can accomplish the same as three less engaged, less talented players. Subsequently, you may need fewer employees on your staff that can save you in net salaries and keep your team more lean. This is perfect for any small businesses looking to grow or survive for a long term. And another point is word of mouth recruiting may improve. Highly compensated employees in a high output environment may be happier with their job, especially if they enjoy the work. Assuming that you work hard to engage these employees meaningfully, they may be thrilled to be at your company. Top-notch companies engage their workers not just by paying them more, but also by doing things like giving them personal attention, praising them publicly, or involving senior employees in hiring decisions. In turn, they maybe want to recruit their highly skilled friends and those in their network to join your team. This will create a positive loop of top talent working for our company.
Boost directors' productivity. At this point, we have told you by increasing salary and allowance for directors can get you talented workers, keep them around long term, and give you a healthier workforce. The natural result of all those things, more productivity. Think about it. You will have hired a more talented, motivated workforce that can buckle down and get things done. You will have keep directors around long enough to develop good workflow and process, and you will have helped your people stay healthy, giving them the physical ability to stay productivity too. And benefit will give you directors the mental headspace to stay productivity too. Your workforce won't feel as worried about affording healthcare, saving for retirement, taking care of their children, or other concerns that benefits can address. That means they have more brain power and motivation to put work for your business. Not a bad trade-off, is it? Enjoy better work morale. Finally, by increasing salary and allowance can improve directors' morale, leading to a better workplace overall. After all, increasing salary allowance will help you directors feel you care about their personal needs. That in turn can improve directors' loyalty and satisfaction. They will bring their best to work as an added bonus that makes your job as a business owner and boss much more satisfying. And that in turn can create a good cycle for you. Happy, loyal directors will speak highly of your business, making it easier for you to attract talent when you have job openings. And then those new directors will stick around because of your great benefits. And well, you see where this is going. For great directors, certifications, and the morale to go with it, you have got to have good benefits.
Managing Board CEO Communication. The board has a complex relationship with the business they oversee. Board members don't have the consistent information needed to actively lead the business, but still need to demonstrate leadership and be willing to make big judgments about the company, like asking whether or not the CEO is performing well, or if the business is performing for its stakeholders, and provide guidance based on those judgments.
One of the challenges faced by the board of directors is managing board CEO communication. The board has a complex relationship with the business they oversee. Board members don't have the consistent information needed to actively lead the business, but still need to demonstrate leadership and be willing to make big judgments about the company, like asking whether or not the CEO is performing well or if the businesses is performing for its shareholders and provide guidance based on those judgments. If oversight is too light, small problems that could have been avoided with board guidance can easily grow in size and become significant obstacles over time. In order to provide the best guidance possible, the board of directors should regularly keep in touch with the CEO and other executive staff. The board should be willing to provide more than just light oversight, and ideally it will offer guidance or pushback on CEO decisions if they feel the business isn't performing well for shareholders. And my final point, and the final challenges faced by the board of directors is shareholder activism. The danger of shareholder activism put pressure on board members to be capable of responding to the needs of their shareholders. The board should have the in-depth knowledge needed to properly field activist requests. Active shareholders won't always be wrong in their requests, but they won't always be right either. As a result, board members will need to rely on their own judgment and knowledge of the company when handling shareholder activism. Board members should be aware of the risk factors that can make businesses more susceptible to activist shareholders and be prepared to potentially defend against them. The board may be called upon to communicate with investors and major shareholders.
Provide direction for the organization. The board has a strategic function in providing the vision and mission and goals of the organization. These are often determined in combination with the CEO of general manager of the business. Monitor and control function. The board of directors has a monitoring and control function. The board is in charge of the auditing process and hires the auditor. It is in charge of making sure that audit is done in a timely manner each year. Overcoming common board challenge. There are a number of common challenges that every board of directors is likely to face, no matter the organization they oversee. Communication, risk management, fiduciary duties, and shareholder activism can present serious challenge for any business, and as a result, board members need to be prepared to face them. In general, board members should equip themselves with a broad understanding of their organization mission and the potential threats it faces. In providing oversight, the board should be able to offer regular guidance to executive staff without trying to directly manage organization's functions.
And I'll go